Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. So let's get into it. What's going on, Peep Squad? How my peeps doing? What's going on with y'all? Did y'all hear about NeNe Leakes? She is out here running these streets. What is going on with this situation? You know, NeNe may be on probation. There might be so much going on with NeNe Leakes, but it looks like NeNe Leakes is taking care of business. And it seems like she's giving Bravo a run for their money too as well. And that run that she's giving Bravo is that she can be booked and busy somewhere else too as well. But we know E Entertainment has hired NeNe. There's been blogs out here saying that NeNe Leakes is not going to be picked up. You know, she's not going to be getting another job, that she's not going to be at E Entertainment at all. But it looks like she is, and it looks like Nick Cannon got a whole lot to do with it too as well. And NeNe Leakes is out here, she's doing the damn thing, and Nick Cannon is also out here doing the damn thing too as well. Not only did Nick Cannon employ NeNe Leakes, he also employed Kandi Burruss too as well. And NeNe Leakes is going to be doing the damn thing. It seems like she is going to be doing Glam Squad Showdown, a comedic beauty competition series featuring NeNe Leakes and Brad Gorski. So it seems like, okay, so NeNe Leakes is doing some things, and she's going to be working for E Entertainment. Some people saying, oh, they wasn't going to pick her up. So it seems like NeNe's making sure she's booked and busy to make sure Bravo don't abide by her contract. That may be a problem. And, you know, people are saying that NeNe's in negotiation with Bravo too as well. That could be true, and that could not be true. We don't know unless we hear from NeNe's mouth herself. But the situation is that NeNe Leakes wants to make sure that she get the best possible contract that she can possibly get. And I don't blame her. And each and every one of the ladies on Real Housewives of Atlanta should make sure they get the best contract that they can possibly get. But it seems like it's going down, baby. I was like, okay, so NeNe Leakes is going to be starring in Glam Squad, and it seems like it's going to be a good show too as well. And Nick Cannon has helped producing these shows because basically green-lighted 3 specials. And I was like, OMG, what is really going on with this situation? I was like, okay, Nick Cannon, do your thing. So basically Nick Cannon, his production company, and also some other production companies too as well, as green-lighting Nick Cannon's project. And he included NeNe Leakes in one of his projects, and he also included Kandi Burruss. So, you know, that's a good situation all day, every day. I was like, go ahead. And so it seems like NeNe is going to have more of a bargaining chip to use too as well, because she's out here doing what she's supposed to do. She's out here doing what she needs to do. I was like, go ahead, NeNe, do your thing. And it seems like she's definitely is out here making sure that she stay booking busy, that Bravo know that she has other opportunities and other people want to work with her and hire her. So what do you guys think about that situation? Hey, Tony, what's going on? What's going on? Chop it up. What's going on, Jenny? What's going on? Eva. Yeah, there's so many rumors out here. Oh, look at all these rumors. I can't take it no more. So Eva Kenya spreading false rumors. There's a whole lot, yeah, with the Kenya Moore situation too as well. You know, Kenya Moore spoke up on NeNe Leakes and her situation as far as she thinks NeNe Leakes should be replaced, and she doesn't know if NeNe Leakes is actually coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, because she did get a letter, but the problem is she's negotiating her contract, and NeNe Leakes is not trying to sign any and every contract. She wanted the best contract that fits her, because you guys already know that NeNe Leakes feel that she was victimized. She feels like, you know, she was ganged up on. She feels like the producers, the production, and everybody else was shady and mistreated her and the whole 9 yards. So you know damn well she is going to be asking for the best possible contract that she can possibly get. Point blank, period. So I was just like, So that's one of the situations. So it seems like NeNe she got a new job, and then also NeNe hosted Critics' Choice too as well. So, you know, she's out here, like, she's staying booked and she's staying busy, and she's probably have more, you know, different opportunities that are coming, and she's letting Bravo know that they ain't the only place that she can be booked and busy and get a paycheck, but that is the place where she gets the biggest paycheck is Bravo, Bravo, and then plus you on national TV, syndicated show, but E Entertainment is syndicated too as well. She hosted, Critics' Choice Awards, the reality TV award show, even though Real Housewives of Atlanta or any of the Housewives franchise wasn't on it to get an award, but NeNe Leakes, she stood there, she hosted there too as well. And then on top of that, she's also she built her own studio, so now she has a studio, so we're probably going to see more of NeNe in a talk show capacity more and more. So she's this quarantine situation probably got her really busy, for real. Can't wait to watch. I feel you. Love NeNe. They plotting against NeNe. NeNe is a particular victim, and she said bloops. So we have that situation too as well, where NeNe is going to be on the Glam Squad Showdown. It's like a comedic beauty competition series featuring NeNe, and so that's a whole good situation for her too as well. And Nick Cannon has been employing black people for decades after decades, and I love that. And Nick Cannon got it going on. And also there's another TV show that Nick Cannon is putting together. It's called Celebrity Call Center, and Celebrity Call Center is actually going to air Monday, July 13th at 10 p.m. And guess who's going to be on that show? It's going to be Nick Cannon, Todd Chrisley, and Todd Talker, and Kandi Burruss, and Nikki Bella, and some other people, but Kelly Osbourne's going to be on the show too as well. So, Kandi Burruss look like she's staying booked and busy too as well. And, Kandi Burruss just came off that win, from the Masked Singer. She came off that win, and she's a high commodity too over there as well at Bravo. So I believe she can negotiate anything that she possibly want from coming from the Masked Singer, which is a public syndicated show which people love. And I guarantee you that Kandi Burruss garnered more fans too as well. And then Kandi Burruss being on Celebrity Big Brother too as well. So she can I don't know what's the difference. Is NeNe and Kandi arguing for the same thing or not? Or is Kandi already got what she needs? Because Kandi do have a spinoff show that is supposed to be about, the old lady gang restaurant too as well. But, the coronavirus hit. So maybe she don't have to do all that negotiation with Bravo, because Bravo is giving Kandi what she wants. So you guys tell me what you think about that situation. But Celebrity Call Center is based on a groundbreaking UK series. It's set to premiere Monday, July 13th at 10 p.m. And basically it's going to give ordinary people the opportunity to receive advice from their favorite celebrities on topics such as families, friends, relationships, and workplace. The one-on-one conversation will reveal an exclusive peek behind the celebrity's curtain as they tap into the personal experience and funny anecdotes to help callers through their situation too as well. And I believe that, wait a minute, I think who else is going to be appearing? Vivica Fox is going to be on Celebrity Call Center too as well. So it's going to be Vivica Fox, who I like. She's okay. She's cool, whatever. Kandi Burruss, Todd Talker, and, Lonnie Love, she's going to be there too as well. And also NeNe Leakes is going to be there too as well. So let me show you guys so you can see it too as well. My peeps, my peoples. So let me take this off, and this off. And so let me see if you could see it all. Let me see if I can move. Move the screen over so you can see. So as you see the show, you're going to see NeNe Leakes' name too as well. Her name is on the bill too. NeNe Leakes. You see Vivica A. Fox, and you see NeNe Leakes, Lonnie Love right there. They're going to be on that show too. So NeNe Leakes is actually booked and busy at two places, and that's going to be Celebrity Call Center, and that should be interesting to watch. I wonder how that's going to. It's Celebrity Call Center, and what is the other name? Glam Squad Showdown. Glam Squad Showdown. So NeNe Leakes is about to be booked and she's gonna be booked and busy. NeNe Leakes doing 2 series too as well. So she's in there, and she's gonna be working on a project with Kandi. I don't know if they're gonna be working together on the celebrity call center. I imagine they're gonna pick different celebrities for different calls because of people that are going to be their fans too as well. So we have that situation. So what do you guys think about that? And it seems like NeNe's trying to let everybody know that I can still get paid. People still want me. People still want to see me. And let me see what you guys are saying. The plot against NeNe. NeNe, okay, so that damn Kenya must be mad. Bloop. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey girl, how you doing? I'm doing good, Sheila. How you doing? It's good to see you. Hey Brandy, it's good to see you, baby. What's going on, family? What's going on, Peep Squad? So yeah, so NeNe Leakes is being booked and busy. So I guess Nick Cannon is an excellent man. Nick Cannon is wonderful. I love Nick Cannon. Like, he got it going on. He defends our people, our culture, and he put his money and his mouth behind whatever he believes in. And he has broke so many different young comedians from back in the day to now, and still breaking comedians out here. So it's actually wonderful. So Candy's doing her damn thing, and NeNe is doing her damn thing. So I'm just like, so what's going on? So it seems like NeNe's gonna stay booking busy, whether they say they don't want NeNe there or not, or whatever the case may be. It seems like NeNe's they're gonna work out a contract. And if I don't think she's really in that deep much negotiation either too as well, but they ain't gonna let her go. They're gonna do their best some way somehow to compromise with NeNe, try to meet her all the way, because I don't see them letting her go, because there's a lot of people that want to do business with NeNe too as well. And this is, she has friends, she has celebrity friends, she has friends that are in the business too as well. And yes, we can talk about, Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore had recently did an interview. In that interview, I was supposed to be there, but I totally forgot about it, because you had to register for that Kenya Moore, situation where she did a interview with a bunch of bloggers and things like that. You had to register for it, but it started at 6 p.m. I registered early that day for it, and then I totally forgot about it. Shit done hit the fan. So it is what it is with that situation. But yes, Kenya Moore doesn't feel like NeNe should be on the show. Like, she can be replaced with Vivica Fox. She can be replaced with her hairstylist. She could just be replaced, period. And she's not here for NeNe. So if anytime Kenya Moore does an interview where NeNe Leakes' name is brought up, she's basically going to tell you how she feels about her, and she is going to talk on her, how she feels. She ain't gonna sugarcoat it. She ain't gonna say nothing good about her or anything else like that. That's just the level where she's at with NeNe. That's just the situation with Kenya Moore, that she's just gonna tell it all. So if anybody asks her a question about NeNe, she ain't gonna sugarcoat it. She ain't gonna say, oh yeah, we can work together. She's not gonna say, oh, she's nice to work with. Oh, she's gonna tell the business. She's gonna get in there. She's gonna talk shit. That's just what she's gonna do. It just is what it is. And we have seen NeNe change a little bit when it comes to talking about Kenya. The last interview that I remember her doing, basically she was just saying that I reached out to Kenya Moore, I sent her the olive branch, and I apologized to her over and over. So it's up to her. And Kenya Moore is telling us every day when she gets a chance, if she wants to, that she don't want to be bothered. She ain't feeling it and she don't want to be bothered with that situation. So that's just what it is. But how do you guys feel about NeNe getting these roles, especially throughout quarantine time too as well? Like, she's getting parts, like, so she's actually letting Bravo know that she's not totally dependent on their check, but she loves that check, and that's a good check, and that's a high paying check. But I guess she wants things her way. You're always supposed to negotiate what's best for you, because don't think about the network, don't think about them people, because they ain't thinking about you. They're they're thinking about how they can make money off your back. So, some people are saying NeNe's not coming back. I'm getting the comments. I'm seeing some blogs saying NeNe's not coming back to the show. That's why she's doing other projects, just in case she gets fired from Bravo. She won't get fired from Bravo because they asked her to come back. The problem is she's not satisfied with her contract. She wants her contract to emulate what she wants out of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Because, last season, she felt like she was the show. She was the reunion. Everybody was attacking her. She wasn't even there for half the season and everybody was after her. So therefore, she feels like she should get more money. She should recoup more things. And she's asking for more things. What do you guys think about that situation? And you guys want to call in and tell me what you think about the situation. What do you think about, NeNe Leakes? She's out here. She's shining. She's getting these jobs. And she's not getting jobs from like regular reality TV shows. She's getting, like really good jobs, hosting an award show where we all know that NeNe Leakes wants to be, a talk show host. And that's why she was getting down with, Wendy Williams. And she wanted to, befriend Wendy Williams. And she actually had Wendy Williams work on trying to get her a show, but it didn't pan out because allegedly it was Kevin Hunter. But now that we see it might have been Wendy Williams and Kevin Hunter at the same time, and NeNe feels like she was blocked, and that's what she said to Charlamagne Tha God on that situation. So it seems like that she's just going to be moving forward like she got clout. Basically, she's saying that she got clout. So what do you guys think about it? Hosting an award show is just like what NeNe wants, is to be a talk show host. And now that she has a new studio, NeNe went out and brought a studio, or she's renting a studio, but she has a new studio. So I believe that she's going to be holding more professional interviews and things like that too as well. So we're going to see what happens with the situation, and we know that NeNe's going to be there for season 13. If she's not there for season 13, that's going to be a shocker. And I believe that NeNe will agree with the contract, even if it's not what she wants, other than not be on season, 13, because there would be so many rumors, so many stories, so many speculations why NeNe's not there. But also, if that does happen, just say by any chance that does happen, that she's not there for season 13, what would happen with all the speculation, everybody talking? I mean, everybody would be talking, and the major blogs, pick up everything that NeNe Leakes does. I mean, the major blogs, they pick up everything. So, they would be covering her. So whoever, if she's not, say if she's not on season 13, everybody's going to be covering each and every movement that NeNe makes. And if that is any indication of how people will be trying to find out what's going on, that means all the other networks that is not aligned with Bravo and that has not blackballed NeNe Leakes will actually be wanting her, because there will be so much, scatter, so much name, so much talking around NeNe, that they will want to put her on their show, on their network, because she's hot, because people will go ballistic, and people will be ballistic happy, ballistic crazy, just ballistic with the situation. I don't know, caller, you can try to call in again, and then we have to talk about some of these, cases that are dealing with our brothers and sisters. And I think I turned down the volume. So 903 and 314, please try again, baby. Please try again. So, hey, Lee Brick, how you doing, baby? How are you? It's good to see you. Good to see you, Black Lavender. Veronica, how you doing? Grown folks relationship. So, you guys tell me what you think about the situation. And I haven't heard recently, the last interview that NeNe Leakes did do, she, and two of the last interviews that I seen NeNe Leakes do that was about Real Housewives of Atlanta, she did not say that Kenya Moore should be fired or she should leave the show. She said Kenya Moore is good for the show. She keeps saying that, but we hear, Kenya Moore saying she needs to go, and we hear a lot of people saying that NeNe needs to go. So it seems like it's almost 50-50, or it's like 90, 30. It just seems like some people want her there, some people don't. It's just like a crazy situation. I think Kandi Burruss, I think Cynthia Bailey, Marlo Hampton, and Portia Williams still want NeNe there on the show, because I believe that they understand the presence that she do bring. And, a lot of people say that they wouldn't watch the show without her, but it's happened before where she left the show and people still watched, you know. So you guys tell me what you think about that situation. I was like, Lord have mercy, it's going down. You know, Kenya Moore is out here basically saying, fire her, get rid of her. Anybody can play her role. Anybody can be the NeNe. I was like, Lord, what is going on? But NeNe has been keeping her mouth closed after the situation with, you know, giving a example of George Floyd's situation and her situation. You know, I haven't really, you know, heard anything from her. She's been quiet as far as that, other than, you know, we just seen her on the Critics' Choice, and, you know, she hasn't really talked about anything to do with the Real Housewives. Oh, Norma came through and said, ooh, that's not a big deal. Oh, shit. Heart attack. So, yeah, Bravo done already told us. We know that she's not fired. She's just negotiating her contract. But also, like, you know, it seems like Kandi and, you know, NeNe going to be working, you know, in the same, you know, working for the same people again on this new project. So, you know, that's actually like a good situation too as well. And that's why we don't see Kandi really go ham, because she can go ham. And I don't even think that NeNe Leakes is even mad at Kandi Burruss at all. It's like they have this good bad type of relationship, but they're able to get along long enough to film and do what they need to do. So, you know, NeNe Leakes and Kandi Burruss are both going to be on Celebrity Call Center. So, but they might be there at different times too as well. Nick Cannon's producing the show, and also NeNe Leakes is going to be on Glam Squad Showdown, baby. So I was like, okay, I see this situation is going down. So, you know, especially to be booking anything when it comes to the corona situation, you know, we hear a lot of the artists talk about how difficult it is and how things have changed. Let me hold on one second, my yeah. So 314-303. Please try your call again, baby. So what do you guys think about that situation? I'm like, okay, it is what it is. It's going down, baby. It's going down. Who do you guys want to see? And do you think NeNe has a valid rights? And is she valuable that enough for Bravo to concede to what NeNe wants? She wants, allegedly, people are saying that she wants to be paid for her regular 8 episodes, and she wants to get paid for episodes that she's not into as well. And she wants a few other things too. Is that wrong for her to ask, you know, the network for that? Or you think she's doing too much? Or you think she should just sign on a dotted line like, you know, Portia did and Kandi Burruss did? So what do you guys think about that? What Celebrity Call Center? Celebrity Call Center is going to be a new show that's going to be on E! And Nick Cannon is actually producing 2 shows, and E! greenlighted 3 of their shows too as well. Let me show you so you can see. So here we go. So Nick Cannon is the executive producers for 2 projects. And NeNe's going to be involved with 2 of the projects that he's producing. And one of the projects he's producing is Glam Squad Showdown. And he's going to be working around in that field. But NeNe's going to be working with Brad Goski. And on top of that, she is going to be working for Celebrity Call Center, which will be NeNe Leakes, Todd Tucker, Kandi Burruss, Lonnie Love, Vivica Fox, you know, Kelly Osbourne, and all of them. So, you know, and then she just came off of hosting Celebrity Critics. I know some of y'all done said in the comment section that that's not even a big deal. You guys are too much. Lord have mercy. You know, that'll be a big deal for a lot of, you know, people that do blogs and things like that, you know, hosting a big show like that. But, you know, some people think things are mediocre and some people think things are actually wonderful. So you guys tell me what you think about that situation. I was like, So NeNe is keeping quiet and she is collecting checks. That's what it seems like she's doing. She's being quiet and she's collecting these checks. Sounds like she has something on them. Sounds like she might. Bravo said no because NeNe was walking out of the show as she left the reunion. Yeah, she left the reunion. She's supposed to be on probation and things like that. Or whatever. And they're kind of upset with NeNe too as well. But NeNe felt like she was set up. And none of them people that are saying that, oh, you messed up, you were a bad person, you shouldn't have got up, you shouldn't have walked away. There's no way that they would have been able to sit there and handle what NeNe felt like she was going through, because we saw Kim get up and walk off. We saw Andy yell and scream and throw his power around when he felt like he couldn't be heard. So, you know, they're basically, there's so many ways that she can refute that with mental distress, and she can prove it too. All you need is a lawyer easily, and doctor and counseling. So, you know, they might be mad, but then they might change the way they do things too as well. It might be a little bit different. We'll see if they're going to change up the way that they handle, you know, situations. I don't know what this is, but you are too big. I don't know what it was. So, we'll see what happens with that situation. She needs to stay quiet. She's been quiet. And I'm like, what? Kenya did. They got Kenya way more at the reunion. But I don't think, I don't know if Kenya made a big fuss like NeNe's making a big fuss. Like I was saying to you guys in the previous video, a closed mouth don't get fed. And I just think they value Kandi so much that she probably gets everything that she asked for too as well. And NeNe used to probably get that too, but now she's not liking what's going on over there. So that's the situation. So, Did you guys hear about Dr. Dre? Dr. Dre is getting divorced. I was like, Lord have mercy. What's going on, Dr. Dre? Dr. Dre is actually getting divorced after so many years. I was like, is this really happening? So Dr. Dre and his wife filed for divorce. Her name is Nicole Young. She filed for divorce from Dr. Dre after being with him for 24 years. Basically, she left him because whatever they're going through, she can't deal with it and they can't work it out and they can't compromise. She didn't say what, but she's an attorney herself, I believe. And on top of that, she got the best lawyer possible. And Dr. Dre and her do not have a prenup at all. They do not have a prenup at all. So therefore, we're going to see what happens with this situation. And now we got Dr. Dre. He is back working with Snoop Dogg after him and his wife, you know, basically are separating. They're filing for, and she filed for divorce. They do have 2 children together too as well. But if he treated his wife anything like he treated, you know, Michelle, we already know why she wanted a divorce. But you know, they've been together for 24 years, so I don't know what's going on with that situation. So he might have not been treating her that bad, but some people stay in bad relationships, as we all know. And so Dr. Dre, his estate is at $800 million. He is the highest making, earning musician of the decade. So therefore, she got 800 million plus whatever else that's not even accounted or figured out in this situation that he probably has. And yeah, they're getting divorced. Their children are grown, so they don't really have to worry about, you know, he doesn't have to worry about child support. But they did say that Nicole Young is going to be filing for spousal support. And why wouldn't she not file for spousal support? So do you think we're going to get any more music out of Dr. Dre? You know, is Dr. Dre going to really make some new music? Is he really going to do some new things since now he's single and he's going to be in these streets? So we'll see what happens with this situation. So Dr. Dre, after 24 years, he's saying, good boy, Lord have mercy. I know he's going to have her sign all types of documents and everything where she's not able, Nicole Young would not be able to speak about their marriage or their relationship. She's going to have to sign an NDA, baby. She's going to have to sign non-disclosure. Because, baby, if she can write a book or do a movie about her life with Dr. Dre, that would sell millions and millions and millions. Well, they said he was a billionaire. I don't know. Well, there's some reports that he's a billionaire. Some reports that he's at $800 million. Maybe his estate went down. Who knows? But right now, they say he got $800 million. They did report him as a billionaire too as well. But I guess that didn't change. And some of them reports are false. So who knows? But any event, he has $800 million, and he's gonna have to divide that. So she's gonna be living pretty, but she's already, financially stable, because I believe that she is an attorney too as well. At least that's what I think. I don't know why she would. Oh, because he's.
I just coexist with her and just move on. So I think she's kind of scared to be around NeNe. That's what I think.
So who do you think is scared to be around NeNe?
Kenya, for one, because she keeps talking about her. Like you say, she keeps talking about, I want her fired and she needs to be replaced. And really, I think she's the only one.
She's the only one that's been saying that.
Yeah. Other than that, I think everybody else can coexist with her. I just think that Kenya just needs to, and plus she got people that can have her back against NeNe, as well. And like the person said, Kenya always provoking NeNe. If she'll stop poking at her, then she won't bite. Because Kenya Moore is she could be an instigator and she a provoker, and NeNe is a reactor. And Kenya Moore knows that NeNe is a reactor. She needs to learn a lesson from that and stop provoking her. If she stopped coming for it, and I don't think NeNe would be nice and peaceful towards her.
After the Grease situation, if I was Kenya, every chance I get, I would shade NeNe, because NeNe, shaded the shit out of Kenya Moore, talking about her divorce, talking about her coochie, talking about everything, and doing the situation as she was, trying to spit or looking like she was going to spit, and throwing, popcorn, and said, you ain't going to do nothing, even though I know NeNe was lit. That situation, I'll be going ham. Like, if to be in that moment, not get physical, because we know Kenya Moore was upset, because Kenya Moore ended up arguing with Kandi Burruss after that situation in Greece, when Kandi tried to say, hey, Kenya, why you running? Come over here and talk to NeNe. But we clearly see that, Kenya Moore pushed, or she kind of put her hand, or she kind of shoved, Kandi Burruss, because she was so upset and she was so mad, and she was dealing with the situation with Mark Daly. And then NeNe came through and was just like, yo, I offered you all these olive branches, but you didn't take them. So when they sat down around that table and NeNe went off, NeNe went ham. I would, if I was Kenya Moore, every chance I get. That's why I was kind of laughing when, the rumors came out again. The first rumor that, NeNe Leakes was messing with this man, and she's with this man from Baltimore, and he's a family friend, and everybody was talking about, then it died down, then it came up again, and then Kenya Moore talked about the situation. She was like, I been knew she was doing something with that man. I been knew, she was cheating on Greg. And she even mentioned NeNe cheating on Greg when she was on the Kandi Burruss, YouTube channel. So I thought it was I was kind of laughing, because I know the reason why Kenya was like, oh yes, she is cheating on Greg, and yes, I have seen that man with NeNe. Of course you would, because why would you keep anything a secret? Why would you not say anything about this person that you don't like, that don't like you, and disrespected the shit out of you? And that episode with the grease, that shit went fire. That episode was fire, and NeNe was just going in. You know what I mean? So I can understand why, Kenya Moore is going to say any and everything, but needs to say, people are saying that Kenya Moore was after NeNe from the get-go. And that's what NeNe said, but Kenya Moore said she wasn't. So we're going to deal with that age-old argument. So what do you think about the situation that happened in Greece? Do you think that right there was like a reason for Kenya Moore to say, now after the show that has happened, do you think Kenya Moore owes NeNe Leakes anything nice to say about her? You know the old saying is, if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. But if you don't like this person disrespected the shit out of you at that Greece event, you was in Greece, how would you feel? Like, would you respond, nicely to the person? Or anytime you hear something negative about them, would you say, oh, yes, it's true, or not?
Well, I wouldn't have no respect for them, no. But at the same time, I wouldn't be like, oh, they should be fired, they should leave. Like you said, she should. And whenever she gets a chance, she should get in her grill about how she treated and let her know that she didn't like it. Absolutely. And I also think that if you don't have that nice to say off the camera, then don't say nothing at all. I'd rather you say the stuff to the person's face. Like you said, she should take her every chance she gets. But I think, she might be like, you know what, I might have to bring the Detroit out of me to do that,
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. So that's why she's trying to play it safe and be like, well, she needs to be replaced. She needs to be fired because I don't want to show that side of me. But you might have to. You might have to.
Yeah, she's gonna have to show. She's gonna have to get. Kenya Moore can get down, but she's just gonna have to get down to a different level. Or maybe next season they don't want that because people have been complaining about last season, season 12, being so dark.
Yeah, she might have to. That's why I think, because NeNe don't seem like she ain't going to go nowhere. And as far as NeNe go, I think she should get paid for the episodes that she in. And if they discuss her in episodes that she not, she should get paid for that too. Because why are they talking about her? If they don't talk about her, they don't pay her. Exactly. But she should say, if they talk about me in these episodes that I'm not in, then I should get paid because they're making me relevant. They're making me a part of the show.
Because, when they talk about one of the cast members of the show, like say if it's Candy sitting down with Cynthia and they're talking about one cast member of the show, what do? They end up showing clips. So NeNe want to be paid for. I'm thinking NeNe want to be paid for even if they use her clip in an episode that she's not in, and if they're talking about her and then they use a clip of her them talking about something that she did that she wants to get paid for.
Yeah, Nick Cannon. I don't mean to change it, but Nick Cannon, I'm proud of him.
I love me some Nick Cannon. I love Nick Cannon.
Yeah, I wish his relationship with Mariah Carey would have worked, but I think that him and Mariah was better than Ashton and Demi Moore, to be honest. But I really do like Nick Cannon. I mean, some people may not like him or respect him, but I do. I think he's a great guy. He might not do everything that people agree with, but I think overall he's a good dude and. I'm glad that he's a respectable guy. I think he uplifts people and, especially our people. He uplifts us. He don't tear us down. He respects his people, and I admire that, encouraging us and he does things encouraging to help us and all that different stuff. But,
yes.
You forgot to talk about Evelyn. So,
oh, shit!
I seen that last video when you dragged her. I was like, ooh, I be loving them videos when you be getting on her.
So what do you guys think? I don't even got a glimpse of that. I don't even got Evelyn up here. Because we started talking about the black issues. talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta. I totally forgot about Evelyn. So what do you guys think about Evelyn Lozada selling her feet? You know, the princess has come down to selling her feet on Fans Only. She's trying to get that money, that bank, that cheddar, any way that she can get it, because it don't look like she's going to be getting too much money from Cole Crawford, because he is being sued, baby. And then on top of that, he is facing assault charges, which the assault charges are going to probably end up in a civil suit too as well. So Evelyn Lozada need the money.
Yeah, she done ran out. I mean, she don't have no other talent besides reality
Evelyn Lozada.
TV. Yeah, she don't got no talent outside of reality TV. If she had, then she would have been showed it. I mean, she did not use that platform well for basketball wise.
That's what I was saying in the video.
And that show she had on Living Lozada, she didn't use that platform very well to expand her brand. I mean, she tried by selling shoes and, you know, doing a little documentary.
But she did it a decade later when she started selling shoes for Shoe Dazzle. She should have been selling shoes for Shoe Dazzle years ago, number one, where people thought that Shoe Dazzle, oh my god, I love Shoe Dazzle because you can, they're sending you shoes in the mail, they're sending you, you know, boots in the mail. Shoe Dazzle was okay, but the quality of the shoes was cheap. Before people realized that this ain't shit, it was something new to have, like, you know, they take your shoe shot, your shoe size and your measurements, and then they will, you know, send you shoes. So that was cool, but then she started selling it like a decade later when people realized Shoe Dazzle is just like the upgrade Payless with the quality of the shoes. You want comfortable shoes and supportive shoes. And then now she did the documentary on YouTube. Nobody tuned into it, living Evelyn Lozada from the hood, from this street, from here, and nobody paid attention to her ass. And then she tried to, you know, still take shots at Chad Ochocinco, and that shit didn't work.
I know, and that's what I respect about Tammy, because Tammy set that record straight.
She sure did.
I'm like, if you a friend with somebody like Tammy, you do not want to rub her the wrong way. You do not want to get on her fan side. I'm telling you, because Evelyn tried to come after her that last year, before that last season, like not this past season, but the season before that, talking about how sick she looked and
she could never give birth to babies, and she was lying about ever conceiving a baby. And then, you know, Tammy was basically saying that, you know, Evelyn Lozada was going to producers and production and telling them that, you know, don't work with Tammy, this and that. Tammy threw it all out there. Tammy threw it out there that they want to put Tammy, they wanted to put OG, you know, to a separate stage, like they were animals and monkeys, or they were violent and everything else like that, and then have, you know, Evelyn Lozada, you know, Shawnee and Kristen Scott and them sitting there on the couch. And they even want to put Jackie Christie over there, but Jackie Christie refused to sit over there in that second stage. So only person that ended up at the second stage was, you know, OG, and she came back because of contract issues, and she came back from general purposes and general principles too as well, to let everybody know about Evelyn Lozada, how she said the word N-word, how she used the N-word, and how she disrespect people. And she says that she told her over and over, please don't use that N-word, and Evelyn used it. Shawnee didn't say nothing, Jackie didn't say nothing, what's her name, Malaysia didn't say shit about it. Jennifer didn't say nothing, but you know, Jennifer's kind of like, you know, petrified of, you know, Evelyn. So, you know, now, you know, over the years, Evelyn has been out here, I'm this, I'm not, I'm prettier than you, I'm better than you, you a non-effing factor, nobody likes you, nobody wants you, nobody want to be with you, I'm this bitch, I got all this money, I live in Miami, now I'm doing this, now, I you know, I was with Chad Ochocinco, that shit went away, but now with this baseball player, she wrote a book talking about her, you know, sexual escapades, and how, you know, she was wined and dined, and she was with all these superstars and this and that, trying to sell a fantasy. But bitch, you are selling your foot, you are selling your feet for $1. Like, come on, you would never find, you know, Shawnee O'Neal doing that.
No, not because she got Shaq. Shaq wouldn't let her do it. He probably give her money to keep her from doing it. But yeah, Evelyn, she didn't, like you said, she's 10 years too late with her stuff. She should have been trying to build her brand after that first season of the show. It's like she depended so much on this show and her bad behavior, and I think over the years that bad behavior then cost her, then ruined, any chances that she had to have a great career. Because she is a pretty woman. But like
I think what happened,
likable.
It wasn't her attitude, it's just that she wasn't thinking that big. She was too busy on that plight. The basketball wife is going to be here forever. I'm going to make this much money. I'm going to have these athletes. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have that. Where she didn't branch out and do other things like she was supposed to do, like Tammy was doing. Tammy was going out here on interviews. Tammy was trying to do shows with different people. Tammy was doing everything. And you already know, Jackie Christie was doing everything. She got a podcast. She was selling this, selling that. Jackie Christie was doing so much stuff even before Basketball Wives, and then she has her husband Doug. And so Evelyn came out here shitting on Jackie Christie, talking about, oh look, I gave your daughter $3,000. You couldn't even take care of your daughter, but baby girl, you are out here selling your feet. So I bet you wish you had that $3,000 you gave to Corey, because she's out here hustling. Like, she's doing the most. I mean, like, of all the women from Basketball Wives, she right here is hustling, like, from the documentary, from Shoe Dazzle, from selling the jewelry that is cheap. And then on top of that, now she started her fans only page where she's selling her foot to people, her feet to people that have foot fetishes and have obsessions, so she can make that money off of them too as well. But yet this is the same woman is talking about domestic violence, sticking up for women and all this other stuff, but yes, she's using somebody, fetish to make money off of them. And people can say that's cool, but this is not the life that Evelyn Lozada thought that she was going to live, where she has to start her fans only page in the midst of the coronavirus crisis. So that tells you already that she never put her money to work like she was supposed to.
No.
And that's why when she was smacking her coochie and she was saying, it's about my pussy, it is about my children and my credit. Credit don't pay the bills, but it can give you a loan. But now she got to sell her feet. So now she's starting her feet journey, selling her feet to people that got fetishes and uncontrollable fetishes, which are, some of them have issues too as well. So she's making her money.
Yeah, ain't no man gonna claim her now. Cause like I said, she damaged goods. She ain't no good no more. So like you said, that box probably used up and dried up and decayed. Ain't no man gonna probably want that no more. Unless he a young man that wants some experience. Other than that, ain't no well-seasoned man with wealthy don't want her at all. Cause she played out, like you said, she washed up. And, but she made her match with OD though. That's the only one that's been able to shut her down. I mean, Tammy, they got with her over the years, but OD, she really shut her down. Like you said, she really put her in line, had her scared and everything, wanted to file a restraining order, didn't even want to sit across from her at the reunion. Now, somebody that make they match when they that scared. Over the years, she's been getting away with all that stuff, like you say. And then when OG came on the scene and checked her the way she did, she checked her left and right, side to side. And she didn't know what to do with that black woman. She didn't know what to do with that queen bee. But I'm glad that OG around. They need her. That's her. She a perfect representation of her race and her name. Because she is an OG and Evelyn, them feet. How people like that?
She's selling. People have these foot fetishes, so she's making her money off of it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be too much longer. But yesterday when I was talking about things, I should have said that Medina could be her Mr. Chocolate. That's what I should have said. That he could be her Mr. Chocolate because they had that rumor that she was messing around with Jamal Bryant, And like I said, Medina, he younger and he looks better than him. So I figure if Phaedra was smart, she'll make Medina her Mr. Chocolate. And be like, hey y'all, this my Mr. Chocolate. You still there?
I'm here, I'm listening.
One more thing I want to say about Hazel E. She stood up there and said that she a A-list celebrity. She ain't even on the D-list. She ain't even on the D-list. The only thing she done before this show was was Love and Hip Hop, and she wasn't even getting paid like that on Love and Hip Hop. You know, so it's like all that. I think
no, but Hazel E. she actually put together, you know, a lot of things behind the scene when it comes to Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and she put together a lot of the cast. She came with a lot of the concept too as well. She was like the main person for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, because Hazel E. has been to college. She got an education, she got a degree, and all that other stuff. But she was she's like the she's like the Mona Scott of the Hollywood version. But she ain't no A-lister.
A-list celebrities, a lot of them wouldn't even do no reality TV show unless it's by themselves. And plus, they got real talent, like you say. They in the entertainment industry, and they use their real talent, you know, to get to where they are, to establish their fame instead of reality TV. If she keep it up, she might lose her career if she don't try to expand her brand, you know, outside of reality TV. She ain't did a good job doing that either. And this young man gonna milk her probably for everything she got. She's probably gonna have to raise him and that baby.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, but that's all I gotta say. I don't want to keep nobody else from calling in.
All right, ain't nobody called in. But yeah. So Evelyn, she has a bunch of plans. She has a $24.99 per month, $59.89 per month prescription. She is trying to make that money off of people's fetishes and their sex addiction. So yes, this is the lady that's in charge of domestic violence, and says she has a website to support domestic violence, but she is out here making, hold on, there is, I don't know why, let me see.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing the prices on the screen.
So do you see the 112.40 cents? Yep. She's making that money right now.
She ain't gonna make it for long, because people gonna get tired of looking at her. They gonna she probably, people that's paying for her is probably people that don't really know who she done been with and what she done with their body over the years. But trust me, once they do research, and they find her out, they ain't gonna want to waste their money and time on her.
Well, these are people with foot fetishes, so they don't care they don't care really the background of the person. Now, a person with a foot fetish, and they would pay like anybody, because there's anybody that can sign up to do foot fetish videos and, you know, be on Amazon and things like that. Like, you can do it outside of fans only. But people that have foot fetishes and know who Evelyn Lozada is, be like, ooh, her feet. So, you know, she's gonna make some money off of this. She's gonna make a whole lot of money, because look at the reason why she put these prices up there, because she's making that money. She's probably gonna upgrade the prices too as well. But this is what she has to do to survive and eat after being married to a football player, and then after having a baby with Cole Crawford, which is a NBA a National Baseball League player, and all this other stuff that she tried to do, and being, what'd you say?
Yeah, like I said, like you said, me and you both say she ran out. She's desperate.
Mm-hmm.
Her feet is the porn the OnlyFans without the sex.
Yep.
It's like, well, I guess do your thing, girl, because that's the only thing you're going to have. I don't know.
All the shit that she talked about the other ladies, she's been talking about OG. She's been talking about OG's clothes, how she's wearing knockoffs, baby. And now if she's doing this for money, right? She is doing this for money. Like, she went from jewelry She went from a documentary. She went from selling shoes on Shoe Dazzle, and now she's selling her feet. That means her pussy was always available for sale. So Shawnee, she might have got Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, that's why I said Shawnee. But Shawnee probably ain't gonna investigate that. So she probably not, because she said that's my ace. Well, hopefully you can help your ace, you know, get off of this situation, you know, like I said, because eventually, you know, like you said, she gonna make a pretty amount of money, but it probably ain't gonna be for long. I bet you in a year she won't have that account. You know, so well, like I said, she need to try to do something with herself. I mean, try. I mean, because, you know, I know she ain't gonna want to do this for the rest of her life, or, you know, for the rest of her 40s at least. Because when she gets 50 or older, I don't think nobody gonna want to look at her feet.
So what is the, well, sometimes you can't tell a person's age by their feet, but the situation is, what kind of role model is she, you know?
Yeah,
to anybody, like, you know, she was quick to get into these relationships with these guys, quick to try to have a baby. She was trying to keep, you know, the embryos with Carl Crawford, but she did get rid of him, and then he went on and had, you know, plenty of other children. But she acts like she's so sophisticated, she's better than everybody. And she said to OG, you don't belong. What do you mean you don't belong? OG's educated, she got her own money, she played, you know, professional football too as well in the women's league. You don't belong if you want to get into it, but you belong because you have dated basketball players, you have dated football players, and you have dated, you know, baseball players. Like Tammy Roman said, that, you know, you dated every man and every association that is going on here in these streets. But she put women down for so long, you know, on being on Basketball Wife for 10 years, and now ain't none of them out here selling their body or a piece of their body. She's selling her feet. Like, come on, baby. I know it's a hustle. Oh, it's so good that she's getting that money, but yo, she's at the bottom of the barrel right now. Let's be real.
Yeah. She ain't got no morals, no values, and she, like you say, she's fake, because all them years that she been on the show, she's talking about she a Latina, I'm Latina, I'm Puerto Rican or something like that. But when OG questioned her and said, no, she didn't question, she told her, you're not a black woman, so you don't need to be using that N-word. Then all of a sudden, she says, well, I'm an Afro-Latina. No, you not. You don't. No, you're not. No black than you. Where did you get that from? Mara La Negra and Juju? Is that who you got that from? Because I believe them, but you, no. You're not a black woman. She made herself sound so stupid. It's like all of a sudden when somebody tells you to your face the truth that you're not black and you don't need to use that N-word, then she want to come out and say I'm an Afro-Latina. Like, come on, that's how OD was able to check her.
Yeah,
you know,
she's just, you know, she called her, you know, all types of names and made fun of her feet, made fun of her everything, you know, just, you know, totally disrespected her.
Oh yeah, she showed it. Then like OD checked her on that too, and then she said, "See this?" But she said something to an Evelyn shut her mouth. In that scene, I remember that. Evelyn looked at her like, "Whoa," you know what I'm saying? I'm not used to nobody talking to me like that.
Because OG was not scared of her at all.
I know, and I love the way when she ran after CC, OG was right behind her. She was right behind. She took off right behind her.
Yep.
Her and slung her butt like a rag doll into them bushes, and her butt got up and act like nothing happened.
She didn't have no comeback. She didn't run up. And but hold on, we have someone. Okay, I got the wrong thing. There's someone that we gotta talk to in the chat. Let me see who said it. Someone said OG. Okay, Happy Days. If OG's whitening her skin and got a baby face job, she'd be cool with that STD written skank. I don't know what that means, Lord. But let's see if it looks like OG's lightening her skin. Okay, so let's
I
just.
hope not.
I know OG's not, because OG's conscious. And the reason why I like OG, like, I don't like a reality star as much as I like OG, because I heard her ideology and her philosophy on life and people that, you know, you already know that she's where she's supposed to be. So let's see. Does it look like she's? I
don't think she ever do that.
Or maybe somebody said that. Maybe somebody said that about OG. But okay, this is a recent picture of OG. It doesn't look like she's whitening her skin in this picture. That's recent. Then we'll mute this and then play. Let me play it in bit. Does it look like she whitened her skin? It looks like she got different makeup on, but it doesn't look like her skin is bleached. I don't know. Does it look like her skin is bleached? She's bleaching her skin.
Nah.
It just looks like she got different. It looks like she got different makeup on, and they contour very well. Whoever did her makeup did a very good job.
Yeah, I don't think she's bleaching her skin. She still looks, I mean, dark and lovely to me. Yeah, probably, like you said, somebody put some lighter makeup on her, but I don't think she's bleaching her skin. I hope she not. All that stuff she stood up for.
No, I don't think she. No, but you know what? People change, but I don't think she is. Let me put music. Hold on.
I'd like to see you do a video on that if you do, if she does. But yeah, it don't look like she doing it. I don't want to believe. Now right there, she don't look like it at all.
Okay. And this is, when people talk about OG's hair, this is the length of OG's hair. Her hair is actually long. She don't blow dry it or straighten it because, you know, you damage it.
Yeah, like I said, she is built for days.
I know, right? She when they said brick house, they was talking about OG. When they was talking about brick house.
Okay. I'm telling you, she is a powerhouse, and I'm so glad that she on that show.
Oh my God!
Somebody needed to come in there and check them wages, especially Evelyn. I mean, and she kind of shook Shawnee too. You know, she really didn't check her, but she got Shawnee on P's and Q's. You know, Shawnee didn't want her out there either at the reunion. You know, she's talking about what?
Oh, okay. That's facts.
You know, she act like she, and then she came hard at her when she was talking about Kristen not being a guy. I'm like, she was just telling the truth.
Facts.
I just don't get mad at her for telling the truth. I mean, she didn't say nothing degrading about it. She just said, you're not really, your husband not really a guy. He was adopted. Or,
yep.
you know, he was, yeah, basically he's adopted. He ain't no real guy. I don't see how. And Shawnee talking about, when you can't expose people's families like that. I'm like, girl, shut up.
Okay.
She was just being honest.
I know, she was
coming at her, disrespecting her. And it's like Kristen got what she asked for.
And Kristen has been apologizing. If you guys check out my Basketball Wives playlist, Kristen has been apologizing to OG. So we're going to see how this Basketball Wives, you know, unfolds. But okay, Happy Days, I got you. I got what you were saying. My bad. I thought you were saying that she was bleaching her skin, but you was basically saying if she was bleaching her skin and she looked like a Barbie doll, Evelyn would accept her, because that means OG didn't accept herself, but OG accept who she is, and she's not trying to hide or be fake or fool with the situation, and she stands up for black people. Like, you gotta just listen to what OG has. She does a little bit of interviews and a little bit of things she let out there to let you know her knowledge factor, to know that I was like, no, this girl better not be bleaching her skin, but I got you, Happy Days. And I was like, yo. And Veronica, you're so right. One day you up and the next day you don't. That's why you treat people with respect, and you give respect to everybody that you possibly can give, and you be helpful, because you never know when you have to circle back around and ask them for help, and you don't want to be asking somebody for help that you shitted on. And that's what Evelyn did. And she really thought that she was going to be like 10 years, 20 years ago. She thought she was going to be the top. You know, VH1 propped her up, and she was getting all this non-factor. Evelyn, oh, we love Evelyn. I ain't never liked the bitch. I ain't never liked Evelyn since I watched Basketball Life. I was like, this is atrocious. you know. So, but I didn't hate her either. But I didn't, like, she wouldn't be a type of, like, I don't treat people like that. I don't talk about people's clothes. I don't give a freak if you're wearing fake clothes. And if you're faking that you got a name brand or you're not wearing something that's expensive, it's not my place to say anything. I understand why you're doing it, because you're trying to assimilate. You're trying to fit into society and have people accept you and everything else like that. So that's why that's why a lot of people buy the things that they buy, so they can say they're part of this society. They can say they're part of that society. They want to fit in, you know. So I wouldn't down somebody for that. I wouldn't talk about somebody's clothes. I wouldn't be like, oh, you wasn't a non-factor. I'd be like, damn, I didn't even know. Even if you separated from your husband and maybe he cheated with 1,000 women, but he's cheating with you, you should feel a certain type of way. Like, damn, the nigga I pulled was with another, you know, got a wife and everything, and half of the money's been, you know, siphoned to her. But now, yes, Evelyn Lozada is getting child support, but, you know, Crawford is facing some serious situation. He's being sued. And so now he got to gang up and get attorneys to sue, you know, to defend him in that case, you know, with the baby drowning at his house. And then on top of that, he has to defend himself from his ex-girlfriend that is accusing him of assault. So now he got to get an attorney for that too as well. And, you know, she's going to counter sue him for, you know, a civil suit for emotional distress, for abuse, for mental anguish. You got that situation. Then you got him dealing with the Megan, you know, the Stallion situation too as well. So it ain't so crummy over there in her situation. So basically she's like, yo, I'm gonna sell my feet. But this is not the path that Evelyn Lozada thought that she was going to have, because she thought she was better than every one of the women on Basketball Wife, but none of them has stooped as low as selling their feet. You know, me or you, we can sell our feet. We ain't out here dissing people and talking about their finance and bragging about what we have and what we can do, and we don't wear. She was talking about, you know, OG bootleg clothing, or she's wearing cheap clothing. She was talking about all types of shit. And now she has the stupidest low. You think Evelyn Lozada really want to get online and show her feet to people that is fantasizing is going to be ejaculating to her feet? Like, you know, she can't sell the box no more. So it is what it is.
50-50, 50-50, yes, and 50% no. 50-50, long as she can get that money. You know, she been selling the box, like you said. She willing to sell that. She's willing to sell anything. She been
selling that box for a long time.
This is karma for all the stuff she done. Like you said, all that's karma, and she ain't never apologized for it. So this karma, what goes around comes around. So she getting what's coming to her. That's why she got to think that long. That's karma. But on Facebook, I did put a post on June 18th. I said, wearing cheap clothes doesn't mean you're poor.
Nope.
Especially, and then I put, like, this is for people that have kids. I say, you have a family to feed, not a community to impress.
Exactly.
So that's what I put, you know. I be getting some attention on Facebook, maybe not too much, but, you know, I get more attention on there than I do YouTube. Hopefully I pick up my content, you know, get attention, but
it takes time. It just takes time. But Facebook, you attach everything from Facebook to YouTube, and that's what you do. Okay, hold on. She's showing feet now, but before it was over, she be selling over body parts, and as she been selling for a long time. She been selling on the DL. She can't sell no more. I was like, girl, you didn't go get Vince Carter. Vince Carter retired. But everyone said that these players don't want her no more, so she's out here selling her foot. She's selling her feet, baby. She dogged people, called them broke, talked about everybody, cracked about their clothes, and look at her. We only what are we, 3 months in, 2 months in the coronavirus, and she's all here already selling body parts?
Eventually people said she gonna have to be like, you know, other people and sell the private parts on there. Cause that's what everybody that's on there doing. Mm-hmm. She's the only one on there that's selling feet. So eventually she gonna have to, I mean, she likes to, you know, dress half naked and strut her stuff anyway. She has to pat herself down on that episode.
Yeah, she's living she's living beyond her means.
Maybe she could do that on OnlyFans.
So
I just see the picture you showed it.
So she is going to. So pretty soon, we might get a picture of Evelyn in Dubai. Pretty soon, we might get a picture of Evelyn in Dubai. We might get a picture of her in Dubai selling it, baby. But I mean, she dogged out so many black women on this show. She dogged them out, got them fired, talked about them, talked about their husband, talked about their relationship, talked about their hair, their shoes, their clothes, how much she was better than, and she was ready to pop off and beat them up. And this bitch didn't do nothing to secure her future. She been on Basketball Wife for over a decade, and she ain't got nothing to show for it, where she's selling shoe dazzle, and she's over here selling her foot. You selling her feet for people that have sicknesses and fetishes just to, you know, make ends meet. Like, come on, baby girl. I thought your coochie was all like, you even sold a book about how good your coochie was and how you can get this money and dating all these elaborate celebrities. And look where you at now. You selling your foot. Did you think you was going to be here, Evelyn? No, you didn't.
No. You know, Royce is another person that stood up to her. I like that, especially when you saw. I was seeing that video clip when she threw that glass at Royce. I think she missed her, but I know Royce came back and punched her. No, she threw the glass. She threw a glass back at her, and she hit her, and then she grabbed her. And you know, she wasn't gonna let her run, because Evelyn was gonna try to throw that glass and run, but Royce stood up to her. You know, Royce is much smaller than her. But Royce stood up to it. You know, Royce just turned 40 this month. And Royce prettier than her.
And Royce is chilling. Royce is handling her business. She ain't selling nothing like that or anything. She's having fun with her kids. She's having fun with her husband or whoever she's in a relationship with. And she's happy. And look at Evelyn. She got to be out here hustling day and night selling her foot. What's going on with you, Shawnee? Shawnee O'Neal. I thought she was your best friend, baby girl. But Shawnee O'Neal already took care of Evelyn. When Evelyn came back to Basketball Wives, which is Basketball LA, she was already over with Cole Crawford. She didn't have any money. Shawnee O'Neal came through, rented her a condo, and basically they was going to run with the storyline that she is still with Cole Crawford and engaged to him, and they was going to get married, and then they was going to, you know, slow leak the story that they are separated. You know, I already covered this. You guys can check out my basketball playlist from the beginning, from Jackie Christie to, you know, all the situations. And Shawnee put it together. They even lied about all that stuff when she was giving herself injections. She wasn't even with Chad then. Chad was living in a whole new house. He put her somewhere else, and he was out here doing, not Chad, I mean to say Carl Crawford. They were already separated. So all that was a lie when she was like, oh, I'm with Cole Crawford, and then all of a sudden Shawnee's giving her shots. I never did this before. He wasn't even trying to have no kids with her because he was already done with Evelyn Lozada, because his family did not like Evelyn Lozada. None of his family members or his business partners liked her. And so it was an uphill battle, and eventually they won, and he did not marry Evelyn Lozada. Then on top of that, he was out here doing his thing.
Yeah, he didn't respect her. I don't know why he had a baby with her, but at least, you know, like I said, he ain't gonna lose all that money, of course. He gonna lose the majority, but she's still gonna be able to get some money out of him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thinking all that, like you said, I think it's karma. I think karma, what goes around comes around. That's why she's going through the situation that she's going through. And she didn't, like you said, she didn't take advantage of that platform to try to expand her brand. You know, and she's a prime example. That's why I hope that new people that get on these reality TV
shows
now,
expand their brand. Yep.
Yeah, don't be another Evelyn, I tell you that. Do not be another Evelyn. Use her as an example that to someone that you don't want to be. Because like I said, she's not a role model for nobody. She don't have no morals, no value. She don't have no decency, no respect for herself. She don't know her self-worth. You know, she's just a beautiful woman, but she don't know how to use her beauty to her advantage as far as, like OG does. You know, and all the other ladies do. That's why she's jealous of them, because of their lifestyle. You know, she did.
Yeah, she did all that. She talked about Tammy, dog Tammy roaming out, called her old. Your husband don't want you. You wasn't a non-factor when I was with him. Just basically acting like every man wanted her. And they probably did at a certain time, but you didn't capitalize off of every man wanting you. You end up getting with Chad Ochocinco, and he was not even really into you like that, because he was hitting up OG. If he was hitting up OG, who else was he hitting up? So you don't even know how to pick a man, number one. Then number two, how the fuck can you write a book and give anybody any type of information when you still, after Chad Ochocinco, you picked, you picked Cole Crawford, and that still didn't work out. You still couldn't secure that bag. Only bag you secured with Cole Crawford was having a child, so he's always going to pay his child support until his child is 18 or whatever. But in the meantime, in between time, you did sell shoes in Miami, but you didn't do anything else. Tammy realized I have to do something. Tammy didn't start at the beginning, but she realized that she had to do something, and she started acting, taking acting classes, going on interviews, doing all types of stuff. She was getting scripts. People was interested in her, and she was also trying to show a comedic side to her too as well. She did her Bonnet Chronicles. She started working on TV shows. She did so much more. So how you treat these women and talk so dirty to them, they are more smarter than you, better than you, and everything else. Look at you. You selling your feet for money. And it ain't even been 3 months. It ain't been 3 months or 4 months, since the coronavirus or whatever. So it's a sad situation. So who's going to follow you? Your face cream, the CBD cream, you don't even talk about that no more. But you also got Cece Gutierrez that is selling face cream and dermatology stuff, and she is making bank. She's getting, like, everybody, all the celebrities are following her and getting that shit done. And you was calling her the lean girl. You was calling her happy endings and everything. You was dissing Cece, wanting to fight Cece, trying to beat her up with a bamboo stick, because she actually became a nurse. She actually became a dermatologist, while you dreamed of being a nurse, because Evelyn dream was being a nurse, but she couldn't comprehend, which is like, we can't really not think that she couldn't, but she treated everybody bad, and now she's getting what she's getting it.
Yeah, Cece checked her. That's why she wanted to fight her, because Cece, that night before, Cece checked her. She put her in her place, and she did not like that. That's why she wanted to go after her. That's why she went after her. Other than that, if Cece wouldn't have said nothing, wouldn't have stood up for herself, I don't think she would have went after her. But Cece checked her, and that hurt her pride. Yep. Royston stood up to her. Cece stood up to her. After that, after OG slung her to the ground, threw her to the ground like a rag doll, she tried to test her, but OG stood up to her. Tammy stood up to her. So it's like, them the only 4 women that they really stood up to Evelyn. That's why she ain't I don't think she's no match for them. She probably thinks she is for Royce because she's bigger than her. And then Cece, I think Cece could fight, could give her a run for her money if she had to fight her. She had to stay there. That's why she ran after her, because I bet if Cece would have stayed there, I don't think she would have tried to hit her in her face. Think about it. Why are you running after her? Why didn't you just say what you had to say to her when she was standing right there with Kristen?
Yeah, because she's so jealous of her.
Wanted to talk to her? You could have told Kristen, okay, this ain't getting nowhere. I want to say something to her right quick. Let me talk to her. And then, you could have told her how you felt right then and there real quick. I bet she would have tried to hit her then. See, Evelyn wanted to, she wanted to wait till the woman turned her back and go.
Hold on for a second, Tony. Veronica says she be okay. She has a beautiful black strong daughter who will be there for her. 7 times rise, 7 times fall. So who are you talking about? Are you talking about Tammy Roman, or are you talking about Evelyn Lozada's daughter? I'm lost on that. And Happy Days, I could not even imagine Evelyn Lozada in one of your nurses classes, because today, hell no, but back then it was a lot easier. 20 years ago, when she actually desired to be a nurse, it was very easy back then for it was a lot more less stress than it is now for her to be a nurse.
She could have learned from Tammy's example. Evelyn, think about it. You know how Tammy started out on reality TV, how she's still been relevant, how people respect her, how she's been able to book gigs and, like you say, take advantage of that platform to expand her brand. If Evelyn was smart, she would have tried to jump on Tammy's bandwagon and, try to learn some tricks from her, learn some things from her instead of trying to tear her down. And that's why Tammy, we all know Tammy. Tammy can stand up for herself. Tammy can put a chick in a place when she has to, and when she exposed her about that Chad situation, all that Chad talk went away. You see how everybody was on her side when it came to Chad, but when Tammy brought that truth to light, people started losing respect for her even more. They didn't respect her no more. And on the spiritual journey, what happened to your spiritual journey, Evelyn? You got baptized and you selling yourself on
exactly. She's supposed to be saved, and she's saved from God, and now she's trying to reap money off of people's illness, some people fetishes, and it's sexual too as well, because it feeds their desire and their gluttony. So therefore she is still committing sins. Yeah, oh wow, Happy Days. I didn't even know that. Well, it is what it is. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate you so much. Much love to you. We at 1 o'clock in the morning. God bless you. Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, thank you for taking my call, and I'm gonna start my prayer book reading this week. So.
All right. Much love to you, Tony. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. God bless you, and thank you for your input.
Yeah, you're welcome, Queen.
And please go check out Tony Norris's YouTube channel. Please, type in the chat so people can know who you are. Thank you guys for coming through. When you have life, you have hope. I don't know who you're talking about, Veronica. Are you talking about Evelyn's daughter? Are you talking about Tammy's daughter? Who are you talking about? I'm lost. Tony, thank you so much. I don't know what they're talking about, Tony. I'm lost. All right, thank you for liking the video. I'm typing the chat so people can know who you are, so they can check you out.
I will.
All right, God bless you, and thank you for your time, and thank you for waiting on hold. I put you on hold because I knew we was going to talk a little bit longer than ever, you know what I mean? So that's why, and thank you for being patient.
Yeah, you worked away, and I enjoyed talking to you as always.
Much love to you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
God bless.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Tony's a sweetheart. Please check out Tony's YouTube channel. I don't know who you're talking about, Veronica. I'm trying to figure who you... Oh, so Veronica, you're talking about Evelyn's daughter. Well, Evelyn's daughter has been out with Usher. And Usher has been known to have, you know what. And then on top of that, I don't know if her daughter's going to be able to... Her daughter's going to be just like her mother. I think Shanice is a nice girl. And she's much smarter than her mother, but she has picked up her mother's ways of hustling when you call your body. But hopefully Shanice is in school and she's doing something different than her mother. Not just using her looks to get around, and probably Evelyn's going to help her. Evelyn's going to teach her daughter how to get what she needs to get out of men, because she's been doing it her whole life. That's like, you can't tell an ex-drug dealer, if you see an ex-drug dealer or an ex-prostitute and basically they're not doing it no more, and you're about to jump into the scheme of things, they will love to give you all the low down information. I didn't know. Thick Girl 47. Thick Girl 40. I didn't even know. I know what she's talking about. I was like, I don't know. I like her daughter because her daughter didn't try to get into the beef when it comes to Jackie and Jackie's Christy and her kids or anything like that. But look how she's raised, baby. Just look how she raised. She's gonna want everything that when you are brought into that life of fame and success and having luxury things, when that shit is taken away from you, you think less than. You don't want to be like regular people. So she's accustomed to that life. So she's going to be accustomed to doing things to get that life, and that is Evelyn's daughter, because her mother would do anything to get it. And you don't think that she sends that vibe to her daughter too as well, even though her daughter, you know, talks very differently than Evelyn, acts very different than Evelyn. You know, it's going to pick up that hustling vibe. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Usher is my age, and he's robbing the cradle over there. You know? But I don't know. I know. I don't know if anything ever happened, because after that it was hush hush. It was, you know, Trippity not saying anything about the situation. So I don't know. Do you think Usher hit or not? If you ask Jennifer Williams will tell you that, you know, Evelyn's daughter was out here in the streets a long time ago in Miami doing a thing. That's what Jennifer Williams said. And Jennifer Williams said that Evelyn's daughter was taking care of the house and she was getting operations under the age of 18. But that's what Jennifer Williams says. It's up to you if you believe what Jennifer Williams says about how Evelyn Lozada raised her daughter. But it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I really appreciate you. Sky Nunu, thank you for coming through. Thick Girl 40, thank you for coming through. Happy Days, thank you for coming through. Norris Tony, thank you for coming through. Victoria, thank you for coming through. I was like, I didn't know who she was talking about. Erica, thank you for coming through. Yeah, your kids can provide, but doesn't mean they're gonna provide the right way, or they should have to provide for you when you had an opportunity to do the right thing, and you had years to put your shit in order. Jennifer Williams ain't got to sell her feet. Jennifer Williams ain't got to do none of that shit. Tammy Roman ain't got to do none of that. And also, Shawnee O'Neal ain't got to do none of that. But thank you guys so much for, you know, coming through. Nay, Logan, thank you for coming through. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Cinderella, thank you for coming through. And also, grown folks that came through. Grown folks relationship. Is Shawnee with the show? Yeah, she's still with the show. I'm sorry I didn't see your question. Evelyn tried to get with Rob Kardashian. Yes, she did, but that wasn't going to work out because he's infatuated with people that look like Black China. He's infatuated with black women, with bleaching their skin, and everything else. Tony Brinkley, thank you for coming through. Yeah, pay her. They use her all season long. Okay, I'm looking at some of the names. Marlon White, thank you for coming through. I really do appreciate all my peeps that came through. Donna Williams, thank you for coming through. Mike Carter, the Mike Carter Show, please check out his YouTube channel. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. Norris Tony, please check out his YouTube channel. He was on the phone with me for a long period of time tonight, so please check him out. Donna Williams, Grown Folk Relationship, thank you for calling. I really do appreciate that. Happy Days, thank you for coming through. I really do appreciate you always and forever. Sky New Sky, I really appreciate you always coming down and dropping down on the videos that I upload and telling people to like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate that. You don't have to, but you do it. And God bless you all for the support, because I really need it and I really appreciate it. So thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate it. God bless you and your family, and thank you for rolling with me. Thank you for supporting me, and I try to support you as best way that I can too as well. Thank you guys so much. You know, this video is not going to be monetized because we talked about, you know, race. We talked about, you know, black people and how they've been mistreated by, you know, the police department. So therefore, anytime I talk about videos that have to do with, you know, race and have to do with the injustice of black people, injustice of our people, injustice period, and race relations, no matter what terminology that I use, the videos usually, you know, demonetized. So thank you for the donation. Librek, thank you for your donation. I do appreciate that. I think I did put my cash up in, and a lot of times that people, you know, when I do want to talk about all these, you know, issues that are facing us, it's just that so many times that sometimes they would take down a video, sometimes the video would be demonetized, and so I got to use the perfect wording, and sometimes it's hard to use the perfect wording. I could use the perfect wording when I'm not live, but when I am live, like I'm talking to my peeps, I'm talking to my people, whether they black, white, or whatever they are. That's my peeps and my people that are in the chat room. I'm going to talk to you. You give me feedback. I feed off of what you give me, and we feed together and we talk. And so therefore, like, you know, I won't be that proper person, use the proper words, so my video don't get demonetized. But it is what it is. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. You guys stay up, you stay woke, you stay protected. Tell your children, tell your neighborhood, tell your peoples to watch their self, watch their back, and just pay a close attention to what's going on, because none of us want to be victims. We're going to be victorious in any situation, so we have to be prepared and ready for things just in case they do pop off, for real. But also make sure that when you're grocery shopping and you're buying things at at the hardware store or at your local supermarket or your local superstore, that you buy some things that you can put away, just in case October and September are very difficult months, because we might see a surge in the coronavirus. So make sure you put little things here and there away, just for that, because you don't want to, if there is possibly a new surge of corona cases coming in the wintertime, you want to make sure that you don't have to be in them places where it lurks. So make sure you try your best to stock up. Put a little stuff, if you got to hide the stuff from yourself, put it in the basement, put it in the attic, or just hide it or lock it up somewhere. But put some stuff back so you can possibly get through the winter, without, if something does happen, that you don't have to rush out every week to go to the store, because maybe some items are not there. So just be careful and be aware, and love each other and love yourself. Amen. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Y'all my people. My people's in the building. Everybody that's supposed to be here is here, and I'm happy that you all here, baby. So we're going to do this all again tomorrow. All again tomorrow, baby. So we might mix gossip with shit that's happening too as well, because it's just to get a larger audience of things that is going on, because some people sometimes don't know what's going on in their community, and they need to let their children and their grandchildren know what's going on and what to be prepared for and what to look out for, and how to escape certain situations and how to defend themselves too as well, and look out for the traps that are out there. You guys are so good. Thick Girl 40. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I appreciate y'all for coming through, because you don't have to be here, but you chose to be here. So bless y'all. Bless you and all your opinions and how you think and how you feel about situations. My job ain't here to change you. My job is to entertain, and your job is to tell me how you feel, and we go from there, and we just talk about the situation. And basically, there's so much information that each and every person does have, that we can all bounce off each other and talk about it and make one topic a huge topic, because everybody has something to say about it. But I appreciate y'all so much. Stay woke, stay safe, stay blessed, and God bless you all, that you stay protected, you stay healed, and you prosper too as well, you and your whole entire family. Much love to all of y'all, and thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate y'all clicking on my video. I appreciate y'all commenting. I appreciate y'all coming through and moderating, because you don't have to, and I appreciate it. You're offering your time to me, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. Much love. Peace, baby. Stay up, stay woke. All right, Tony, I got you, baby.